Pokémon Infinite Fusions is a game with well over 175,000 different ways to combine Pokémon to create new monsters. And it's an absolute baby game. Isn't that right, Mimikyu? Yeah, I thought so. So in an attempt to make the game a little bit more difficult for us adults, let's turn it into a true baby game. What happens when you try to hardcore Nuzlocke Pokémon Infinite Fusions using only unevolved fusions? Let's find out. Ah yes, back again, and that means it's time to choose our starter Pokemon. We are given a choice of Pinsir, Dugong, or Venonat, of which we will choose the Dugong, which means our rival gets to choose and fuse Pinsir and Venonat. So here we are up against the Venusaur, and thanks to hard mode, he is a level ahead of us, but the Icy Wind does pretty good damage. We should be able to hit him with another Icy Wind and then finish him off with one last headbutt, and that should secure us the victory here. Venusaur down! And after a quick trip up to Viridian City, we return and complete our quest as Delivery Boy, for which we receive some Pokeballs which will allow us to capture our first encounter of the run. And I've got to tell you, I've got really high hopes for this encounter. Feeling lucky. And that is a Dragonair! What a fantastic Pokemon! I can't wait to catch this and see what we fuse it with. Alright, this is starting to look a little bit dicey. We've got to hope this Pokeball works. 2, 3... And that's a Dragonair and a Pokeball, ladies and gentlemen! And now that we have access to our PC box, let me introduce you to the wheel. This wheel has every unevolved Pokemon in the game on it, and we will spin it for each encounter to decide what we fuse our Pokemon with. And first off is the spin for our starter fusion, which is going to be... Oh, let me fix that screen. A Staryu. Okay, that could be very interesting. And now we spin for Dragonair. And Dragonair is gonna get fused with Ralts. Alright, let's get started. Time to smash two water types together. Oh, that could be better. Now this one I'm excited for because it's going to yield us a Dragon Fairy and it looks really good! I'm happy with this one. Now, after having filled out our party, I arrive at my first major roadblock. The Pewter City Gym Leader, Brock, who seems to have adapted a new typing. Dragon type. What a way to start our gym challenge. Alright, we're here at Gym Leader Brock, and either this will go really well or really poorly. We've got a Dragon Fairy, so that is going to be our lead, and fingers are crossed. Nozu comes out. Oh my god, that is quite the picture. Alright, I think we can go for a Thunder Wave here to make sure that we move before it, even though that wasn't a problem. Disarming Voice, damn, almost takes it out. And one more will seal the deal. His last Pokemon is Charva. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Fire off a Thunder Wave to make sure we outspeed. And now, actually, let's switch out into Siren. Okay, we get Sand-Tombed in. It's a good thing we switched. Is it worth Cosmic Powering, maybe? Yes, the full para. Okay, that's exactly what we needed. Set up Cosmic Powers, and then we can start firing off Icy Winds. I knew he avoids, of course he did. The smoke screen, the accuracy in this game is a real problem. And we hit the final Icy Wind, taking out Brock with 0 deaths. That's exactly what we need to do. One gym badge down, and now I set my eyes on the glistening waters of Cerulean City. Upon arriving, I can fuse together my 3 newest team members, all of which look pretty good before my ultimate rival, Adulthood, forces his way back into our lives as he challenges me to a rematch. He sends out his Zooish, and I quickly notice that I've made a huge mistake. I forgot to level up. Anyone. Mephisto takes a good chunk of damage from Mega Drain and misses his first Hypnosis before finally sending Zooish to bed. He strikes back with Confusion, but Zooish wakes up turn 1 and hits us with another Mega Drain before Air Cutter finishes me off, and we take our first loss of the game. I go into Mira and fire off a Thunder Wave. We land it, but cannot take out the stubborn shrub before getting confused and put to sleep. Siren comes out and Adulthood fully heals this big mouthed bulb. Ice Shard connects twice, and we get a much needed full para before we get confused and Siren comically smacks herself in the face with her own flipper before also taking a nap. She finally snaps to attention and fires off one more ice shard to claim our first W. The starter comes out and at level 21 poses a serious threat. She's able to land one bubble beam before being taken out by one vital throw. Ugh, okay, Marshran comes in. What a sprite. Psybeam nearly takes us out and it confuses us. We hit ourselves and yep, that's it for Marshran. I decide to send out Marbell next because she has access to both Charge Beam and Synthesis. We fire off one Charge Beam before getting hit with a massive Revenge, and now we have to heal stall. Every couple of turns we get a chance to set up a little more, and we get a massive full para. Another Charge Beam takes out Venusaur once and for all. Now, another Zubat fusion. Okay. Charged up Charge Beams. No! A bug move takes us out, and Mira is our last hope, but she's asleep. Disarming Voice fails. Confuse Ray comes out. We finally wake up, but hit ourselves. Disarming Voice takes out Zoopy. And can we get through Pits? Okay, we're not doing a ton of damage, but nor is he, she, it. Magical Leaf comes out, okay. Disarming Voice takes out Pits, and we get through adulthood. So we have beaten our rival, but Mira is not gonna be enough for us to make it much further in this game. So I'm gonna make the executive decision to just, run it back and give us a second attempt. Alright, run it back. Attempt number 2, and our starter selection includes a Volcarona. Okay, we're starting off on a good foot. A Genesect! Okay, that's a legendary in my face. Don't even think I need to check the third one, but... yeah, Nincada, no, we're going with Genesect here. No question. And the mon that we will be fusing our legendary starter with is going to be... Sneasel! Okay! This is actually amazing. In a stroke of sheer luck, the wheel has given us a fusion, one of very few actually, with a base stat total over 500. And all that really means is that we have a way to blitz through both Brock and the rival that gave us so much trouble. And with that out of the way, let me introduce you to our team. First up, we have our starter, Kyobara, who is currently slicing through the Nugget Bridge trainers like butter. And to back him up, Kiori, the Sceptile Klefki, Reaver, a Scyther Empoleon, Magi, the Chinchou Xatu, who I am very excited for, Bessie, the world's least offensive Miltank fusion, and finally, Boro the Tauros and Ferroseed. That's 3 members with more than a 500 base stat total. Insane! Now, on with our scheduled programming. I now find myself facing Misty, who in this universe appears to be a ground-type enjoyer as she leads with a Gly-Orb, which basically just looks like Gligar if he were a 1990s cartoon villain. Mega Drain does wonderful damage, and Fury Cutter does nothing! It's just not hard, is it? Her next Pokemon is a Gly-Rogue, really just a Gligar enjoyer, honestly. Draining Kiss again does massive damage, heals us up, Fury Cutter does nothing, and Misty falls. Gym badge number 2, baby. We've rolled really well in these gyms so far. A couple of mildly upsetting encounters later, I find myself in Vermilion City, hoping to find some sort of challenge here. This is supposed to be the impossible run after all. My search for a worthy trainer brings me to the SS Anne, where after a bit of exploring, I noticed that the captain dropped his key. Being the good Samaritan that I am, I decide to return it to him, but I am immediately stopped by my rival. This is the challenge I was hoping for. Boro stares down his Grosaur, but after realizing I can't do too much damage to it, we go into Bessie, the majestic Growlithe Miltank, and hit it with a massive Fire Fang, taking it to under half health. He withdraws and goes to Laro, who gets one shot. Now, Quillmite. This is interesting. I decide to go into Magi here with Volt Absorb to eat up any electric attacks and hit him with one of my own. Confuse Ray comes off, he hurts himself in confusion, and Bubble Beam finishes the job. Now, Metagross, the starter. Will we be able to get through this? Ominous Wind comes off, not quite a two-shot. He withdraws again and goes back to Grossor. Okay, this rival is playing mind games. To be safe here, we're gonna go back into Bessie, hit him with one more Fire Fang, and that should do it. It does. And here comes Metagross. Bessie should be good to stay out and finish up. BAM! The rival falls again. Now we're able to meet with the sickly captain and rub his back in exchange for HMO 1 Cut, which then opens the door to the Vermilion City Gym. Oh joy, everybody's favorite.
3 days later.
I'm covered in trash, but I am ready for my third gym challenge. Lieutenant Surge is here, and he appears to be a fighting type, leading with Prime Poke. What a face. Draining Kiss does about half, and Cross Chop does decent damage, actually. He's Super Potions now? Okay. Back to half health. Another Super Potion. Draining Kiss takes out the Prime Poke, and his second Pokemon is a Digbuskin. This little guy looks quite sleepy, so let's help him out and send him back underground to finish his nap. Digbuskin down. His last Pokemon is a Houndikin. Okay. This is actually quite intimidating. But hoping for a clean sweep, I've decided to stay in and risk it all. Beat Up does nothing, and oh, we almost one-shot. He's only saved by his berry and a little bit of luck. Flame Charge is not gonna do it, and Draining Kiss secures our third gym badge. Now, despite the randomizer, we have actually gotten lucky enough to obtain a fossil, and I think it's about time we revive it. After all, we could use as many team members as possible here. A full day passes, and we return to claim our fossil. A Lileep Mimikyu! It's a Mimikyu? Are you kidding? How has this happened again? This is insane. I've never had this kind of luck in a game before. Mimikyu for the third time. Alright, so this is kind of an important one. I mean, it's 0 after all, and he's gonna be fused with a Shroomish. Okay. Interesting. Spore! Once again, I give you the marvel of Pokemon Fusion. Okay, he's looking a little green, but we take those. Now, with 0 leading the pack, our next encounter is everyone's favorite normal type. That's right. Capture successful, now we just need to find a willing partner. Upon witnessing our bunny evolve, an almost overly excited Elekid jumps at the opportunity to join with Lopunny, and oh, thankfully now everyone's dreams are crushed. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good about my team composition as I stumble my way through Mount Moon and eventually wind up in Lavender Town. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's really unsettling to see Lavender Town in full daylight, so I decide to hide from the sun in Pokemon Tower. But oh, look who it is. Adulthood still hasn't learned its lesson. He leads with what is honestly one of the best looking fusions of the run, and I lead with Baby Bop. Rethinking that Smash or Pass list yet? Anyways, Shockwave hits for big damage, and then he withdraws and goes into Fairy Tales. Oh, at least his fusions are awesome. That seems like a weird switch though. I have no idea what this thing has planned, so time to go into the big guns. 0 is here. Get hit with an Ice Fang, but Seed Bomb finishes the Fairy Tales. And the Mega Metagross is here, great. That means it's time for starter versus starter. It's just so poetic, I can't not do it. The great part about this is I have super effective moves and he has not very effective moves. That means with a combination of both Flame Charge and Throat Chop, a Super Potion is not going to be enough to save you. He brings Dookiss back in as a sacrificial lamb, Throat Chop takes it down, and we finally get to see his final Pokemon, Bulbawhirl. Adulthood actually has a really diverse team. This could cause us a lot of problems in the future. Or now. Oh, and a full para! Another one? Okay, come on. Another one? 3? 4 in a row! Alright, Boro, you've gotta do this for me. Come on, you got this. Oh yeah. Pursuit will do it. That actually scared me for a moment. But of course, before we can explore this tower in full, we have to acquire the Sylph Scope. Celadon City it is. On the way there, we catch ourselves a Clefable, who I'm lucky enough to be able to fuse with a Mawile. Fairy Steel is such an amazing typing. So I arrive in Celadon City to find a very perturbed Erica, who insists that we go together into the sewers and put a stop to Team Rocket's activity in the city. Of course, while we're down there, she tries to ensure I won't disrupt the local ecology by capturing a Pokémon. But I just put on my trader hat and make sure that she can't stop me. She then gets really crafty and sends out Agenja, which I can't touch. Or can I? My happy little Moo takes out the Agenja in one Fire Fang, opening up this beautiful Meganium for a swift capture. Beautiful. Right. Erica gets impatient and runs ahead, falling to Giovanni, leaving us to clean up the riffraff. Why do I always forget that Giovanni cheats and all of his Pokemon are above level cap? His... What a name, by the way. Anyway, this bird is 7 levels higher than me, but we get a burn with Fire Fang and take it out. Next up is Squirtress. Okay, he's kind of cute. But that's all that Spark did? Oh dear, okay. Well, Zero should be able to do more. Oh! Zero! Narrowly living there. This thing is a problem. Okay, I have to go back into Moggy here. We don't really eat an Ice Beam. Gotta use some Calm Minds here. Okay, he's low enough now. I'm able to Spark. No! Not the Max Potion! Okay, we get the Para. A little bit more health back. Come on. Calm Mind come through. Scald. Ooh, Scald does more somehow. Calm Minds. Scald. Squirtress down. Ugh. Alright, and his last Pokemon then, Ninardos, has speed boost. Oh no. Okay, let's see how much Metal Claw does. Never mind. We missed. Metal Claw does not quite half. Oh. Okay, he's throwing. One. Oh, yes! Okay. We get through Giovanni. Wow. The difficulty's definitely starting to spike here. Let's see if Erica can keep it up. Now, before we take on Erica, I want to evolve Bessie here, since even though she's not grass, she seems to have chosen steel typing, which means she's still weak to fire. Now it's time for the main event. In the blue corner, Challenger Brandon. In the green corner, Gym Leader Erica. For the bout for the 4th gym badge of the Kanto region. One Scald almost takes out the Lucahorn, and the second one does. And then, that is not a steel type. She's a fighting type gym leader. She finessed me so hard in the sewers. Wow. This Chinley looks pretty gross. Can we get him out of there, please? Thank you, Moggy. You're a good burb. And the Magchan is all that's left, and he's no looker, but he goes down easy.
That's what she said.
Giving us the 4th gym badge. Meaning we can now return to Pokemon Tower, where we encounter some truly terrifying beasts on our way to the top to save Mr. Fuji, including our encounter, this thing! I could have had a Reshiram here! But so it goes. We press on and get the Poke-Flute from Mr. Fuji. And on my leisurely stroll down to Fuchsia, I come across a damsel in distress and decide to help the only way I can. Oh yeah, I'd be mad too. And speaking of mad, it's another dupe. Okay, go on, little Phoebus. Be free, be free. Alright, with one bust of an encounter, let's hope we get luckier here. Ooh, Victory Bell. Yeah, that's a big one. I'll take this. Catch successful, and time to fuse it with its fated partner, Corsola. That's actually sick. I kind of want to pop a fusion incense here, and our encounter, that's a Lesalugia fusion. Okay. This is not going to be an easy capture.
Thousands of tears later.
Oh, come on, I might actually run out of balls. Just stay in. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Okay, so you're already fused with a baby, but I feel like we still need to spin the wheel. Oh, there's no shot! That's Kangaskhan! I couldn't make this up if I tried. Okay, this game might not be hard after all. And they have a custom fusion. Of course they do. Okay, come on, Big Bird. What you got for me? Oh, it's a whole family of legendary birds. I love my decision. You guys can hate it all you want to, but I'm happy. After that stroke of brilliant luck, I make it to Fuchsia City and decide to add a couple more encounters to the roster. So inside Fuchsia Gym, an invisible wall keeps us from our 5th gym badge, but using the secret jutsu, bam, Koga, I'm in your face and I'm ready for an epic battle. Koga leads off with a totally normal Ammonite, and we lead off with Quillfing. Quillfish and Coughing, by the way, and hope that he sticks to his new rock typing and leaves our Toxic Spikes alone. With that, his job is done, and the big hitter Zero can come in and clean up. One Seed Bomb should do it. It does one shot, and we are well on our way. Oh, Eraldo comes in. Now this could get interesting. This seems like a job for Big Gulp, so we send in the Ballistic Coral to see what it can do. He takes a decent chunk of damage from Slash, but Surf does huge damage, and the poison takes care of Eraldo. Aoniri comes in just to leave again. And Koga is down to Trapgon, his final Pokemon. And now, forgetting that Zero's half fairy, I make the biggest mistake of the playthrough so far. I miss a huge Spore, and I actually got bodied by an Iron Tail. I almost lost Zero there. Quillfing comes in and is going to be able to resist those Steel-type moves, and the clock is ticking on Trapgon. Brian does huge damage to take him out, and that is going to be our 5th gym badge. This whole baby team thing is not that hard so far, but now, with virtually no encounters left, we have to make our way to the scariest city in a Gen 1 Pokemon game. Go ahead, I'll give you a second. You guys are so smart. It's Saffron City. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. An immediate double battle. I always forget about this. Okay. I hit the Nuzlocke with a big super effective crunch, get a para on Shroomdry, and immediately lose danger. Isn't that fun? I'm having so much fun! Alright, gloves are off now. Boss isn't gonna be happy when he hears about this. Oh good. It would seem Giovanni still doesn't get it, but our rival is here to hold us up one more time. And as usual, it doesn't look like his fusions are going to disappoint. Agapert is fantastic. The aesthetics make me want to attack so bad, but we switch into Zero here, eat a takedown, get outsped again, but then put him to sleep. This is the perfect opportunity for Twix to come back in, hit a big Inferno. Not so big after all, it would turn out. We need a burn so bad! Oh, we get it! Hell yeah! Now I send in the tankiest member of the team and watch Agapert go down to a burn. Gorath comes in, and let's be honest, this is just a Leaf Blade away from a KO here. Oh, he does massive damage though, and we do very little. Okay, proven wrong. Zero's gonna have to get the job done. With Spore, Leech Seed, and Seed Bomb, we almost take out the Gorath right before he's withdrawn and replaced with Deovile. That is one of the most amazing fusions I've ever seen. Thankfully, he's pretty frail, so this Throat Chop should take him out. It does. And then Georath gets sacked over an Ice Shard. Horpom comes out next and tries to pro-play me going for a Dragon Dance on my Switch. Let's put him to sleep, hit him with a big Seed Bomb, and play rough into a Metagross. Not great. I can tank one Meteor Mash with Disguise, which allows me to get Leech Seed set up. Now I can switch into Bond, and the Legendary versus Mega battle begins. I fire off a few super effective crunches and sit back while Leech Seed works on Mega Metagross. Easy. The sleepy seahorse comes back, but goes down to a crunch, and that is adulthood taken care of. Now, I've got bigger fish to fry. Oh, it's a double battle. I don't do well with those, but we have Darkbone supporting here, and he is level 50. By the way, where did this come from? Is the rival suddenly playing a Nuzlocke too? I choose to use bulk up here in the face of a level advantage. And take a huge acrobatics Twix! No! Bond comes out the pinch hit for us. We're able to fake out the Pucuferno, and the spider explodes, taking itself out and doing massive damage to his teammate. This allows me to hit him with an arrow blast and take out the first two, but he's got innards out! What is this randomizer? Oh, Mata-Weil and Para-Cruel. That is terrifying. I fear the bug-type move here, so we're switching into Kayabara, who will tank it a little better, I hope. And we dodge a huge poison move, but Darkbone goes down. A Swamtoise? Yeah, he must be doing a Nuzlocke. These are all new. That's pretty awesome, though. Paracrew full heals, no! The Tri-Attack does absolutely nothing, and we get hit with a big play rough, taking us to half health. Okay, Starfall it is. We resist everything pretty much, but can't hit back very hard. Oh, Ironhead does a lot. We're really gonna have to rely on our rival's help here. Zero comes out and can tank with a disguise. Muddy Water almost takes out both, with Paracool hanging on by a thread. Remember earlier when I said that was the biggest mistake I'd made in the playthrough? Well, this one was worse. Zero actually goes down, and I'm ready to give up on this run. But I am a true professional, so we will continue this battle with double starters. And they aren't even needed because Ice Shard is enough to take care of Giovanni. But it comes with massive cost. The show must go on, and that means Sabrina is up next, and I am terrified. She is a flying type gym leader, so that means our electric types should do well here. Oh, she leads with Mewtwo. Literal Mewtwo on the screen in front of Wiggles. That is hilarious. The legendary bird sets up a future sight, and Bug Buzz doesn't do anything. Oh, barrier. Stone Edge doesn't do enough either. No, don't do this. Okay. Stone Edge takes out the legendary. Wiggles, let's go. Oh. Yankor, you are the thing of nightmares. Kayabara should have this, though. Sky Uppercut! No! Why does it know Sky Uppercut? Get a Sucker Punch off. Sky Uppercut does way too much damage, actually. Play Rough does nothing. Oh, we're in so much trouble. Minimize. We have to evade. He hits an X-Scissor, taking us into the red. We take him into the red with an Iron Head, but the Max Potion... That might be it. That might be it. We have to try for some super effective damage here. Another Max Potion, no! We go for the Stone Edge, which, oh, takes out the Yankor, let's go. Pidbell comes out, okay. Oh, Wiggles! The Razor Leaf takes me down to 2 Pokemon, Baby Bop. What can you do? Please, just scare it into submission here. Thunder Punch, not quite half. Oh my god, this thing does damage. Wild Charge takes it out, and now Mitatu. That is a Dark Souls boss. What do I do against this? Just Charm, lower any attack. Baby Bop survives a Meteor Mash, but he gets his attack right back. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We do get the para, though. I can't switch right now. Brick Break does nothing. Oh no! Baby Bop! 23 HP Starfall. You are the only one that can do anything here. We gotta dodge. We gotta dodge. He's parried. Play rough. Come on, do big damage. No. He's parried again. Are we gonna get out of this? Iron Head. He misses the Meteor Mash. Iron Head. Meteor Mash hits. And no. Ooh. Okay, so apparently it's easy until it isn't. I was not strong enough to get through Sabrina today, even with Zero on the squad. But I believe this challenge is possible. So, if this video gets 1,500 likes, that's the button that looks like this, I'll give it another try. And while you're down there, why don't you just hit subscribe if you're not already, and click the bell so that when we do try it again, you'll be notified. Alright guys, until next time, thanks for watching.